Good evening, good evening, good evening. Whoopsie. Did y'all have a good weekend? I didn't get a chance to watch the fight. Hell, I didn't come on till after midnight. You know, I watched Jake Paul come down the aisle with the truck, and I didn't get a chance to see Tyson come down, so I fell asleep by then. It was just too late. Then I woke up and found out that Jake Paul won. But it wasn't. I know it probably wasn't worth watching because it was already made up in Vegas. I'm pretty sure. Um, you know, you already had Tyson winning, so the odds were for Tyson to win. So they're probably having everybody betting on for Tyson to win. So everybody bet on Tyson, and Vegas made out on Jake Paul. Yeah, yeah, he won $20 million. Plus whatever they paid him to throw the fight, because they probably did pay him to throw the fight. Allegedly, I can either confirm or deny, but I'm pretty sure somebody got paid to throw the fight. That's just my perspective on it, and I'm probably right. So, cheeseburgers for supper. We just had tuna fish sandwiches. I had a tuna fish or two tuna fish sandwiches and a small bowl of tomato soup for supper. Chunk light, yep. Strawberries. He probably does. Yeah. He may have won $50 million, but he still beat up an old man. That's right. Piece of shit. Now, were they beer battered or were they floured? The onion rings. I like them either way. Hmm. Yeah. Make sure he doesn't lose. Yeah. Probably about truth of it. Now, some people use cornstarch instead of baking powder to give it that crunch. I did do some stuff today, though. I cleaned out the spice cabinet, and I wanted to see what all we had in there. I had like 3 bottles of the same kind of stuff, you know. There's like 2 or 3 of those that are in there. Garlic powder, garlic salt. Um, had 2 Yoder's salt and butter for popcorn. Had 2 bottles of those. So I started finding a bunch of stuff in there. There's a few spices in there that were pretty old. Um, they expired a long time ago, so I threw those away. Probably's nothing wrong with them, but we haven't used them, so might as well get rid of them. Oh, you're probably going to get one of them digital water meters. I like them crunchy, but I don't like them to the point where it takes a chisel to break through them. Old Spice, that's right. I cleaned out one of the spice cabinets, and then the other spice cabinet I threw away. I had a couple of boxes of Bisquick up there that were old, so I threw those away. Some pancake mix that was old, I threw that away. Put all the honey in one shelf. So somebody typed something because it said the chat was disconnected and it connected. There you go. Okay. I know you don't have a water meter. You can have pancakes, you just can't have the syrup. Instead of instead of the syrup on your pancakes there, Dale, have a couple of over medium or over easy eggs on top of it. Well, I know it's got the carbs, but if you're not eating the syrup because you're a diabetic, that'll help. But it's not. You can still have a couple of pancakes every once in a while. Instead of using syrup, throw a couple of eggs on there and break the eggs over the syrup over the pancakes. Now, I don't use a lot of syrup anyways. We'll make French toast and I put butter on my French toast and I'll sprinkle sugar on it. I've never ate syrup on my French toast. I don't like it. Need more fiber. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I know flour does turn into sugar faster. Well, then I guess it's better. Just because you're diabetic doesn't mean you can't have it every once in a while. And a couple of pancakes, once a month or 2 or 3 times a month or whatever, it's not bad. Eat more possum. That's right. They are. They are. Potatoes are full of starch, turn into sugar a lot. So do it every once in a while. That's right. A good drunk every once in a while don't hurt nobody. Makes you feel alive. Well, after you see the doctor December 5th, then, have yourself a couple pancakes. Never. We don't celebrate like that. Don't you understand that, Junkyard? That'd be racist. Yeah, ad coming up in 45 seconds. Oh, yeah. We try to eat a lot of, if we eat bread, try to eat a lot of whole wheat or cracked wheat bread. Try to stay away from white bread. Hey, Teddy Shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Teddy. Anybody got a cigarette? Yeah, I love rye bread, but it's so damn expensive. Anyways, I was telling you my wrist was hurting Friday, so I put my support on. That's what it was for. When I got this about 10 years ago, this support, because I was having trouble with my wrist. My wrist is feeling a lot better now. It's kept it, immobile so it doesn't move, and my wrist is really feeling a lot better now. Might make some bread tomorrow while it's raining. There you go. You can't make hay while it's raining. Yeah, $6 a loaf. They make a fat-free bread. 0 calorie or something like that. I used to get it years ago. Or low calorie bread. Each slice is like 50 calories. Let me see what this is. This wheat bread is 70 calories for wheat, and it's 70 calories for white. Well, yeah. But once they fill, junkyard, watch out. $14 grams per slice. Dietary fiber 1 gram. Total sugars 2 grams. That includes 1 gram of added sugars. Protein 2 grams. Folic acid 15%. I take folic acid in a pill. Right. I think there's like 15 calories in a teaspoon of sugar. I tried that, but it's hard to catch them raccoons when they're running down the street. I seen Joe was trying to eat a baby raw a couple of weeks ago. Well, according to this, this only has 1 gram of sugar in every slice, of added sugar in every slice. Total sugars is 2 grams, which includes 1 gram of sugars. So your bread or your flour is considered probably 1 gram of sugar. And then the sugar that they use in the bread, I don't know. But there's like 950 different ingredients in that I can't even pronounce. Wine and crackers, that's right. That's right. If it tastes good, spit it out because it's not good for you. No. I tell you what. Yeah, eat ice cream at the Chinese restaurant. You want to eat less? Drink a couple bottles of this before you eat dinner. Directly before you eat dinner. And a couple of bottles of this directly before you eat breakfast, and a couple of bottles of this directly before you eat lunch. You won't eat You won't eat much for any of those meals. That's right. It is good for you, unless it's full of mercury. Yeah, eat the board. Yeah, yeah, Chinese farm raised tilapia. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Sorry. That will sauerkraut will help with your sugar. Um, Lots of things sauerkraut will do. It helps you with probiotics in your stomach, and it'll actually, if you eat sauerkraut um, before you eat, it'll actually make your stomach um, contract, so you're not as hungry. It'll make it pucker. You know what I mean? Here's an experiment. Go to the restaurant, order a glass of water and a lemon with it. Squeeze a lemon in there, drink that, and see how hungry you are after you drink the water and start eating. Then you're really hungry. Oh, yeah, with your honey and garlic too. Yeah. I just watched a video about that a couple of days, Amish video actually, and they were talking about the honey and garlic. Um, you put the honey and the garlic together, and you let it ferment at least 3 months before you use it. And the longer it sets, the better it is, and it gets better and better and better. 2 years, it reaches its almost full potential. That's all I well. That's all I drink when I'm out to a restaurant too. Is lemon with water with lemon in it. There's a lot of them. They have fountain water or whatever, city water. You got to have the lemon to kill the taste. You put the garlic in the honey. Glad you told me there, Amish. I almost was suffering from a brain relapse. You afraid you was doing it wrong? Yeah. I got this. And it's just a basic um, like a Bell Canyon book, but it just has a bunch of little recipes and stuff in it. I got this one right here for foraging. So the reason why I got it because it shows you a bunch of edible plants and stuff in the in North America that you can harvest from if you're out in the woods or whatever. Yeah, try to get a Snickers bar. You got an ad coming up in 35 seconds. That's good, but who's the chefs? Huh. Well, how you doing, Pumpkin? She's been in the bedroom, sleeping underneath the pillows on the bed on towards the wall. I couldn't find her, and I got up to look for her. I turned around, and there she was. She's sticking her head out from underneath the pillow. Yeah, you sure do. No, they got to be done by November 26th or something like that. This is why the Amish voted for Trump in Pennsylvania. Eat cabbage soup. I like cabbage soup. In fact, we got a cabbage in the refrigerator out there in the garage. Miller's Organic Farm. Was that anywhere near you, Amish? Lancaster? Okay. And the government's trying to shut them all down, ain't they? And these farms have been doing this shit for 300 years, 400 years.
minutes good for that.
Yeah. Well, we used to drink raw milk when I was a kid and never had a problem with it. Right. If she owned the farm, it'd be fine. But I was about 7 years old or something like that, 6 or 7. And I got sick and they didn't know what was going on. And I ended up spending 2 weeks in the hospital. And I got sick over the raw milk. I don't know what you want to call it. A parasite or something got into me, and it about killed me. From then on, my mom, they determined it was the raw milk that done it, and my mom and dad, they just started buying regular milk.
None of us know how big the garage is.
Huh?
How big the garage is.
The garage?
Yeah.
It's 27 by 24.
Do you know that, or are you just guessing?
It's well, the roof is 30 by 30.
The roof is 30 by 30.
I just got done milking your cow. It's kind of hard once you get started, but once you get started, we don't have no cow. We have a bull. Yeah, it has more cream, yeah. Who's she talking to?
Uncle David.
Utter butter. There you go.
What happened to all the bread?
Here.
I was going to say, didn't you guys just buy it? Oh, that's still cool.
$3 a gallon. What freezer did you put those in? That big one?
Yeah, because that's why I grabbed them out of.
Yeah, right. That's why they're not getting any of the money. That's why they did it. They did it same thing up here. They did it to a farm up here in Michigan. They because they were selling, they made it into a co-op or whatever, and they were selling food or dairy products, and the government come in and shut them down. Now, because they were, they didn't have it, they weren't health inspected. That's what they said. So these people got around it. They started to, like milk. They were doing advertising for their milk, but they would say, "Hello, pumpkin. Come here. Come here." They would do commercials of them pouring milk all over themselves and saying it's good for your whole body, you know. It's good for your outside too. And they did the same thing with yogurt and ice cream and stuff like that. Eat more raw kitty. Yeah, pretty girl. There's pretty kitty. Good to the last drop. There you go. It's okay. Just a car. Is that you? Who is that? Is that the kitty? Is that the kitty? Is that the kitty? Who's that? You're right. Peanut the squirrel helped elect them too. I've never had cottage cheese and apple butter.
They both sound nasty.
Now, what do you like, the small curd or the large curd? I like the large curd myself. The small curd, it feels, it tastes gritty and stuff. And isn't cottage cheese supposed to be black? I don't know if they cleared it out yet, but a lot of people are leaving. Oh, yeah? My grandpa used to eat cottage cheese for lunch. Almost every lunch he'd have cottage cheese with his dinner. And I learned how to eat cottage cheese from my grandpa. He would pepper the living hell out of it until it was almost black. Yeah. You don't bite hard. I don't care if you want to nibble, but you don't bite hard, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be black with pepper. That's right. I like cottage cheese. I like the large curd, and I got to have a lot of black pepper on it. Yeah, I'll throw a splash of hot sauce on it. I've seen people eat cottage cheese with ketchup, but Yeah. No. Oh well. Well, that sucked. Uh, I am the giver. I just canceled the last ad. They're nice of me. There we go. I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. That's right. Don't say whoopee. Whoopee. The other day, she said something. She said that she wasn't rich. That's why she's working there at the View. If she was if she was wealthy, she wouldn't be working there. Well, I have a feeling they're probably just about ready to see how wealthy she really is and not let her work there anymore. No. You need to, yeah. It was funny the day after. Oh man, was that a laugh? It was a riot. Them backpedaling mother effers. You know. Then that sunny, uneducated white women. What I meant to say is college, uneducated college uneducated. You know, uneducated college white women. Okay, so that means anybody that went to school is not educated. If they went to school and graduated from college, it means they're educated. Huh. Well, I can show you a lot of stupid. I can show you a lot of stupid mother effers. Excuse my language. That went to college. Okay. Yeah, but not stupid enough to vote blue. You're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll take a personal with common sense over book smart any day. Well, that ain't what the book says. Well, last time I knew this thing couldn't read. We put up Kathy's sister come over, give us some vertical blinds for this over here. It's a patio door set over here. So we put up vertical blinds Saturday for that. Now the cat, she's loving it because now she gets in, she can look out the window because we had a heavy curtain there with the curtains with the rubber backs on them. Huh. I don't know. Probably is. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed night, everybody.